Today, we're going to be talking about when your brain says nothing is happening. So sometimes when we're taking action toward our goals, our brain wants to tell us, see, nothing is happening. We haven't achieved the result. We haven't lost the pound. We haven't signed the client. We haven't organized anything. Like our brain wants to start telling us that like nothing has happened. And here's what I want you to do. I want you to look for what has actually happened. And so some of the things, like let's take signing a client, for example. One, you've decided to sign a client. So you've decided you're going to have this goal. You've decided that you're going to start moving toward it. Second thing is maybe you've decided to make an account. Maybe you have decided to post an offer. Maybe you have decided to share with someone what you're doing. Maybe you've decided to create some content. Even though you haven't had the result yet, there are still things that are happening. And even thinking about what did you have to overcome to create one of those things. So for instance, just deciding your goal, you had to overcome this part of you that's like, no, let's not set a goal. Let's not do this. Let's not achieve this. Let's not do this because it's not going to happen. This is a bad idea. Like you had to overcome that part of your brain. And that is something. Maybe you've spent time thinking about your goal. Maybe you've spent time considering what it would be like to have achieved your goal. I want you to really look for where are things happening? Because once you start stacking that up, once you start noticing, okay, these things are happening, this is happening, it's like now I'm making progress. And when you're making progress, you want to keep going. But if you're doing things and then you're telling yourself nothing's happening, then you don't actually want to keep going. But if you're telling yourself things are happening, the things that you are doing, the things that you have decided to do and are doing matter, you will want to keep doing those things so that you create that result. I want you to imagine you are walking on a path, but you really don't want to get to the destination. What would you end up doing? You would take some wrong turns. You would turn around. Maybe you would stop walking completely. Maybe you would get lost. Maybe you would just get distracted by every single thing. This is what your brain is doing. Your brain doesn't want you to achieve your goals. And I'm going to explain why in the why you aren't taking action video. But I'm also going to show you how can you actually start taking more of the right actions so that you don't waste so much time, because I want you to think about it. If it's like a 5-minute walk and now we've gotten lost, we've turned around, we've stopped walking, this 5-minute walk could take forever. And so if it feels like you aren't making progress toward your goals, if it feels like you're not taking action, but you don't understand why, this is why you want to get this video, because it helps you take action so much faster and helps you actually get to that result you want so much faster too. So go to successbykayla.com to get instant access to the video.